My name is Sameen Hashmi, batch 47. Today I'm glad to presenting to you a book 48 Laws by the 48 Laws of Power. The author of this book is Robert Greene. This book revolves around a very profound idea known as power. So what is power? Power is somehow a dictating thing which gives direction to your daily interactions, your connection and your strategies. So Robert Greene's in this book, the Robert Greene tells us the strategies for both gaining the power and maintaining the influence. To understand the core theme of the book, first we have to know the 4 elements of the theme. First one is perception. Perception means how we are seen by the others. Greene thinks that perception is the key to success because how we are seen by the others engage us to maintain that standard and maintain that position to be shown by us. Second one is timing. For timing, I would say that it is waiting for the right moment to act at something. Because acting too soon and acting too late can create a lot of troubles in our goals, in our things which we decided to do. Subtle influence, third one. For subtle influence is creating an impact on someone without direct controlling. Through your personalities, through your communication, through your achievements. Fourth element of the theme is adaptability. Adaptability is being flexible because being rigid is creating a lot of problems in your journey. So the Robert Greene states 48 laws in his book to attain the power and to maintain the power. So I have divided the laws of the Robert Greene into the 2 main parts. The first half of the laws describing how to how strategies for gaining and maintaining the power. So there are the 3 basic laws, the 3 main important laws through which you can know that how to gain power and how to maintain it through your all journey or through your whole life. First one is never outshine your master. That means that do not try to overshadow your master or try to feel them that you are more compatible and more competent to them. जब आप अपने से सीनियर किसी बंदे को ये बताना शुरू कर देंगे कि आप उससे ज़्यादा काबिलियत रखते हैं या आपके पास इतनी ज़्यादा एबिलिटी है कि आप उसको रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं, then the other person consider you as a threat in either jealousy or in resentment. So this law states that you don't have to hide your ability, but you have to find out the strategic way how to deliver, how to show your ability in front of others. Second law is conceal your intentions. Conceal your intention means that you have to hide your plans. Hiding your plan doesn't mean that you are acting with dishonesty and you are trying to be a manipulating person. Hiding your intentions, Greek thinks that you have to create an air of mystery around yourself because it will give the other to guessing about your next move and you will have the freedom what you have to do at the right time. Third law is crush your enemy totally. Crush your enemy totally means that leave no room for retaliation. Leave no room for retaliation because when you just suppress your enemy and weaken your enemy without neutralizing them, it will come back with more stronger and more dangerous way. So by using these 3 laws, you can maintain or you can attain the power in your either professional life, in your personal life. The second half of these laws describing that how wisdom for navigating power and relationships. ये आखिरी जो हिस्सा इन लॉज का है वो आपको बताएगा कि अब आपके पास पावर तो है लेकिन आपने उसको इस्तेमाल कैसे करना है, आपने उसका लोगों के आगे शो कैसे करना है. कि ये नहीं है कि अगर आपके पास पावर है तो आप उसका गलत इस्तेमाल करेंगे, आप उन चीज़ों से हट के कुछ ऐसी चीज़ों के ऊपर उस पावर को इस्तेमाल करेंगे जो कि आपकी पर्सनैलिटी को डैमेज करेगी, जो कि आपकी इमेज को डैमेज करेगी. सो फॉर दिस रॉबर्ट ग्रीन explains 3 most important laws. First one is law number 26. Keep your hand clean. Always try to avoid the things which can create a kind of bias for yourself and stop playing dirty games. Greene says that always try to be avoid from the things that cause trouble and also one of the cause who cause troubles. Similarly, the second law, law 33, discovers each man's थ्रम्स क्यू। इसका मतलब है कि आपके पास हर किसी ना किसी आदमी की कमज़ोरी होनी चाहिए। दिस इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लॉ इफ़ यू वांट टू एक्सेल इन प्रोफेशनल लाइफ, बिकॉज इस तरह आपको कोई बंदा आपसे प्रेस नहीं कर सकता, आपके खिलाफ कोई काम नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि आपको उसकी वीकनेस पता है, तो वो आपसे हेड सम हाउ वो आपसे डरेगा और वो आपके लिए कोई प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करने से पहले 10 दफ़ा सोचेगा। सिमिलरली द लॉ नंबर 48, assume formlessness. Assume formlessness means being adaptable and don't try to be rigid and predictable, because when you are predictable and you are rigid in something, you are an easy target for other persons to attack. So always try to be adaptable in different things. Master the art of influence. This part of the book, I would say that you have to learn from the laws and implement in your daily life. First one is apply the insights, means the knowledge you gain from the laws of the Robert Greene, you have to apply in your daily lives. Second one is balance your power and ethics. This is very important and crucial point, because once you have the power, that doesn't mean that you have the allowed to do anything, either it's ethically allowed or not. You have to make a balance between the power and ethics, because power is not about being cruel and about being manipulating person. So the third main aspect of the influence is continuous learning. Continuous learning means that you are always open for the new things. Your windows for the knowledge is always open, and you know what you have to learn more in the, because when you start learning, you have the more powers. So in conclusion of the 48 laws of power, I would say that power is not mean of manipulating and creating influence. Thank you.